Oh, thank you, Linda. Well, couldn't nobody say that on the YouTube
Good
land,
thing she
Linda.
did. Good thing it wasn't on.
Good thing Linda being Linda.
Yeah.
Come on, I can hear you. I can see you. Hey, you guys, we are from the UK. And I'm glad you didn't hear some of this conversation me and Fuller was having. I was saying to him,
Want to start over again?
Fuller was doing the most just now. What's going on, Lady D. Wyatt? And good evening to you. As you can see, we're in a different place. We're in the hotel room in the
Very
UK.
nice hotel.
It's called Southampton. So if you ever decide, go ahead, babe.
We're in the inner harbor,
In a harbor.
and there's a lot of yachts out parked off our balcony, and we can see all the water. We're on the English Channel, which runs into the Atlantic. So
Yeah.
very nice
Yeah,
place.
we're literally on the harbor.
Yeah.
So when we walk outside of our balcony, the hotel, which is called it's not called Southampton, it's called
Harbor Hotel.
Harbor Hotel at Southampton. So when you walk outside and maybe you walk away from the hotel, the hotel looks like a ship
Yeah.
in the shape
Like
of a cruise ship.
Yeah.
Hence harbor. Hence when we look over to the I'm gonna make up some direction west. You can see the cruise ships coming in, and so we are live from the UK. You guys, we don't ever like to not come and share with you what's going on in our world. We are packing as we speak.
Yeah, we had a great time. We've been gone all the day.
Look,
all the day.
all the day. So we're gonna start backwards because we've been here since last Thursday.
Start Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday we took a flight. No, Wednesday night.
Right. After preaching Bible study.
After preaching Bible study, we got on a flight. And thank you, Lady D. She saw our post, pictures. And so we got a chance to get here on Thursday afternoon, about 1 o'clock, I guess. And I tell you, at first I don't think that jet lag was too bad for us. But when that night come, when the night has come, I tell you what, that like right now, you guys don't know it, but we're going to tell you, it's 11 o'clock at night. And our bodies feel like it's time to go to sleep.
Yeah.
But when we get back home, it's going to be 1 something, and it'll be 6, 7 o'clock here. And our minds has got to shift back to our regular time zone, because I'm telling you, like right now I'm sleepy, but that other night, so Thursday we got here, I think we relaxed. I don't even know if we slept. Went out to dinner, rested a little bit, went out to dinner with the pastors. Friday, we got up. I think we slept in. Here's the thing.
And then went to the mall.
Yeah. When you are traveling internationally, because our bodies feel like it's later or earlier than what it is, we've been sleeping until like 11, 12 o'clock in the afternoon. And I'm like, we want to get up and go to breakfast, but our bodies tell us that it's still 6 a.m. in the morning. So we didn't have no breakfast. The food is okay.
Oh,
okay. So when you come to like the European UK,
freeze you some greens.
We from Atlanta, baby. So we be thinking Southern food, and you ain't gonna
no.
Not that we were looking for it.
They don't have a lot of veggies.
That's true.
They don't do veggies.
Yeah.
What they call veggie is some little stringy stuff, and it's not much at all.
Now, I did get a Caesar salad when we went up to the harbor, which is where our hotel is, on the harbor, and we walked around the bend. It's easy in the south. It's called Southampton, for you to find nice restaurants because they're right here on the harbor, and you can walk and you see all the yachts, and you can keep going. It's beautiful. The weather has been amazing. It probably feels like 70 degrees, wind blowing a little bit. At night now it's chilly,
like 65 at night.
Yes,
and the wind is blowing off the water.
So you need a jacket on.
Really nice though.
But I'm telling you, one day we went to go get have lunch with and they've been so kind, Dr. John Paul, who we're here celebrating his 50th birthday, and along with his wife, Dr. Abigail. She's a medical doctor, and they both invited us, or she invited us to come, and Fuller spoke. I'm going to speed up from Friday to Saturday. I think we went shopping Saturday. Y'all, I found me a TK Maxx, not TJ Maxx, TK Maxx. And I posted those pictures. Very interesting. Same store, But we got a chance to see a little different. And then I needed to go to the store to get me some hair products. And so come to find out, we was in the same vicinity in the same area, but had to end up coming back to this place called Boots. And they had some different things. And then we realized we were in the same area we were in the day before for shopping. And so, but yeah, the food is quite different. So the one day we went to have Italian. I ordered because you can't really recognize a whole lot, and you don't know if what you're getting is the truth, right? So you may just want to stick to some basic standard hamburger, steak, whatever. And so I ended up getting one day I got the seafood burger. It sounded so good, didn't it, baby? Yeah. It was supposed to have chunks of prawns in it, and a fish and a crab and lobster or something. I was like, oh my gosh, it tastes like a potato little hash thing. And I told Full, I can't.
What did I have? A basic hamburger.
Full had a hamburger.
Hamburger. Yeah. Can't go wrong with a hamburger.
But look, let me say this, babe. Because I don't want to complain in case our friends.
I'm not complaining. Just the food is different. You're not complaining. You're bringing facts.
Yeah. So if you're traveling and you want to come to the UK, that London or our stay wasn't directly in London. We had to go through London.
We're Southampton.
Then Southampton is south.
This is where the Titanic.
Oh yeah.
Left from.
Yeah.
And also the Mayflower left from here.
Yep.
So it got a lot of history. And the Queen Mother was raised here.
Yeah.
So it's a ritzy area.
Yeah. Very ritzy. And so
we're not complaining about the food. We're just saying about our taste buds. This is totally different.
Yeah.
Because they enjoy it. They really enjoy the people that from here.
Yeah. Because they don't know. In fact, I asked Abigail, I said, so what is the main food in like the UK area? She said, we really don't have a main food, to get your flavor. We went to a Thai restaurant, which is good. Our first night. Then we've had some variety of different things. And then Sunday, we were Fuller ministered on Sunday, did an absolutely incredible job. He taught on servanthood, the platform for fulfilling your destiny. And so same thing, he's taught on that before. It was really good. And so afterwards, they took care of us. We had snacks upstairs. And then, we realized we were going to have to eat. And so before needed to take a nap. And so I decided, you know what? I don't feel like going anywhere. I think it felt like it was time for me to go to sleep. Because it was still earlier in the day. And it was probably 6 a.m. where you guys were, but we were at church. And so, but I went and got ordered some KFC from.
Hey, couldn't go wrong. All right.
Let me go back to this pizza. So not pizza, but the Italian place we went to. The food was tasty, but I decided to keep it simple. I got a pizza, and I ordered a Caesar salad. Y'all can't go wrong with a Caesar salad. I bit into the Caesar salad, and I know that was anchovies and some sardines on it somewhere. I know. I saw a slither of some look like sardines. I was like, and so the guy said, "You don't want the salad?" I said, "No, I think I'm full. I think I'm full right now. I'm good." So it was just really interesting. Let's see. So Eric Hines, let's see if it shows up on the screen. Eric Hines says a lot is different in London. I remember lighting in the hotels. Oh yeah. Now you see why. Look, hence the ain't no light in our room.
Well, I tell you what, Eric, Pastor Hines, I tell you what we found out. Most people don't have air conditioning in their homes.
Oh, they don't.
And I was shocked.
Now, if the weather were held up like it is now, that would be all right.
Yeah, but it's been hot.
It was hot today.
And they don't have air conditioning. We talked to numerous of people, and they don't have air conditioning in their homes.
Yeah.
They say it's too expensive.
Yeah, I know somebody's thinking, what is Darlene doing? Is she sitting on full? Is a chair high? We got one chair in our room.
She's trying to tell me.
I'm trying to tell you. But the other thing is that we could have had set Fuller. If you don't stop patting on, okay, y'all don't hear that. So look, we could have sat over on the couch, but there's no light.
Right? No,
you see the light?
Like you saying, Eric, it's dark.
So this is our best form of light right here, where we're sitting. But it is 11 o'clock at night too, and so
it ain't got nothing to do with the light on the inside.
Oh my goodness. And so, so then Sunday we had to minister. We decided to go after Fuller took his daily nap.
Yes.
We went and saw Spider-Man. Anybody seen Spider-Man? That's for our kids, y'all.
That's for kids.
I mean, if you like Avenger, some people do like Avenger and all that, but we just wanted to get out when it's our 9:45 p.m. show. And here's what's different. We found out today. We were at the movies. We asked for a nice big old bucket. Thought I was gonna smell some hot butter popcorn, and so they brought us this bucket. So she asked us if we wanted sweet and salty, and I was like, "I'm sorry." She said, "Do you want mixed seafood? I mean, sweet and salty." And we said, "Yeah, okay." And so I tasted it, and I asked her. I said, "So when are y'all gonna pop some more fresh popcorn?" And so she's like, "Huh?" And so today, what we learned on our way from to our event this afternoon, we're going to talk about that too. We learned that they don't have a popcorn machine in the cinemas.
Right.
They don't pop fresh popcorn. They bring it in and they put them in the bags, in your popcorn bags and buckets. So that's how they bring them in. There's no machine that's popping popcorn. In fact, when we said, well, in the States, the movie theaters, they kind of draw people in by the popcorn. And so they have hot butter, and the popcorn, you can smell it. You can watch it popping. Here I am talking about, when y'all gonna pop some more popcorn?
But the people that drove us, that I was chauffeuring us there, they was amazed that we pop our popcorn, and some people come into the theater, don't go to the movie, they just come in and buy the popcorn and leave.
Yeah, we were just telling them, like when I go get my hair done, I'm right across. I'm at Salon Lawson, so I'm at a AMC theater right there in the parking lot. So sometimes I will go in there and get just a bag of popcorn, and then I'll just eat it on my way home. And they were like, "Where do you get butter from? What kind of butter are you talking about?" And I said, just kind of like the butter that you eat with if you eating crab legs or something like that, melted butter. She's like, "No, we've never heard of that." And we were shocked. Something we learned different. So we're
so different.
Everybody's blessed in their own way, right? And so the things we take for granted that, they don't have, those air conditioner is another thing. And so when it's hot, and they mentioned that the government, if you wanted to get an AC type unit in your house, the government or somebody has to approve, or they have to go through different systems to get that approved, to get that in your house. And I'm like, my God. No wonder we talk about America being the land of the free, and people want to come and live in the States. And so don't say nothing. Fuller, don't say nothing. Fuller gonna have something to say. Okay. And then we spent a little time at lunch talking about politics, just slightly. And we realized that, politics is very touchy. Especially, even people across the different countries, they listen to what's happening in the U.S. and so they form their opinion about what they think is going on. But for the most part, they keep up with what's happening. I don't know anything about the UK.
Pastor John Paul listen all the time.
I only know about things that are happening in the UK if I'm watching a Netflix series called The Crown. I know about it that way. I know about the Titanic because I watched the movie. But they watch our politics. And so
I am going to take my leave now. Darlene gonna tell y'all about today.
My leg, I'm hurting your leg.
I'm about to give out. I got to. I'm gonna put my.
So you guys, okay. So look, y'all, we got to pack up our stuff. They did a fabulous job. They gave us 2 big old large boxes, and in the boxes that they were filled with goodies, snacks, crackers, fruit. I mean, everything. Bottles, huge bottles of water. So the church is called Covenant Church.
Right.
It is in Southampton. UK, I don't know what you say.
He was a part of CDMA.
He's part of CDMA. Yep. And so, but they really did it up. So last thing I want to share with you guys is our event today. So we stayed over today. Baby, you can't get up now.
Okay.
Yeah. So we stayed over because they were having a black tie affair. Yesterday, they called it the Thanksgiving service. And by the way, their praise team was really good. They, everybody's got their own sound, and they sang a lot of the songs that we, sing, and then half the other songs they didn't. But it was really good. They were very, it was just very tasteful.
Nice, dress alike.
Very, very well. They took good care of us. And then today they had a special birthday celebration for Pastor John Paul. That's what we call it, Pastor John Paul.
Hour and a half from here.
Hour and a half from here, close to the airport. And so it was at the Fairmont Windsor Hotel. Beautiful, British, beautiful. Beautiful. And they did it traditionally. You would have thought this was a Saturday night, but it was Monday. And we got there at 3:00. We didn't leave there, you guys, until
We left here
8:30.
at 1:15, and we got back at 10:30.
Just got back 30 minutes ago. And so I'm telling you, they know how to. I'm telling you, there's a mixture now. They're from the UK, but they have their own hometowns. Ghana, Ghana,
Nigeria.
Nigeria.
Mike from
Who?
Mike is from.
I know you said Ghana. Ghana. Well, they're from different parts of Africa,
about
right?
4 different parts.
Yeah. And then, of course, you got people from all over, but they go back to their culture that everybody knows. So it was really, really fun. We're getting ready to, we're packing as we're talking right now, but we want to take a moment out and just come back.
And they had it was a fabulous party. 5-star time, 5-star time, 5-star.
Look.
They put out the dog.
You would have thought we was at a wedding today.
Right. I'm talking about a wedding with millionaires.
Look. Yes, we got there. They had servers, which was really different. You say this because it is different than what we've seen in the States. Is they had an Indian community of servers, that just strictly Indian people that were serving. They were courteous. They were excellent. It's just different than what we've seen, right? And so, and then they served appetizers, and then we had a first start. Part of our meal, and it was lamb chops and
fresh start.
Yeah,
and, who does that?
Yeah, it was fresh start, y'all. We thought me and Fuller were like, we got up and went outside thinking we had already been fed.
Right.
Like we were like, okay, I guess that was it, and so we're gonna have to eat something later on. Somebody came and got us. They said, we're starting the main meal, main entree. We were like, what? And so they had large prawns over top of a braised, like a
lobster tail.
No, that was a shrimp, babe.
Lobster tail, baby.
Okay.
I had lobster tail.
Yeah. So, but it was a lobster tail or a prawn, because I remember the little tail of the prawn, and then the beef was on the bottom of it, and then they had a nice dessert, and it was really good. They spent money like we was at a wedding.
But I tell you, the fun part was when the Nigerians come to a party like that. They participate in the party, then they go upstairs and change clothes.
Oh yeah,
and that's a custom. And they came back and they danced, and they were dancing their custom dances, and it was so good, so much fun.
Yeah.
It was live.
Their praise team started out singing. And then they brought in somebody that they had hired that he sang, some gospel kind of, not gospel, but some praise type songs, but you wouldn't have known that they was praise type songs unless you knew the songs. And so, but he was like fire, like DJ, like host.
He had them jumping.
He had it going, and they came in with their
ladies wear.
Yeah, so y'all remember that you are the most high. You are the most high God, but not just that song, but they were mixing it in with their own other, cultural songs, and then they would throw in, something that you would be familiar with, and you was like, they really did it. So anyway, you guys, we're excited, but we're gonna come on down.
I'm ready to come home.
We're coming down. We got our flighters in the morning. Our kids are waiting for us. We're going to get some rest. We're going to get our minds back right, our bodies back adjusted to our regular time, but we're going to go ahead and go to bed tonight. But thank you guys for always loving us. And
always tuning in.
And always tuning in.
Love you guys, miss you guys, and I can't wait to get back home.
Yes, that's true. So you guys have an amazing evening, and we will see you guys when we see you on next week on Godfidence. All right, everybody. Y'all take care.